This is Troy from Full-Gamut Fence Arts, continuing on with our 24 form videos. We left off with single whip, Dan Bien, and we are moving into white crane spreads its wings, Bai He Liang Chu. So I'm going to try something a little different this time. I will demonstrate the form in context, which means we started the form facing the camera, so single whip finishes with us facing the camera. So I'll do that and then turn to the side and demonstrate one more time, just smooth continuous motion, and then we'll come back and break down the posture. And now to the side. Okay, hopefully you could see that. So now we'll break down the posture, go over some of those details. All right, starting off, weight should be 60 to 70% in the left, elbow down, shoulder down, hips and shoulders should be square. And we start off sink into the left, turn to the left, come up a little above shoulder height, shift right, and the shift starts a little bit early, then we turn the waist. Over to the corner, I'm at about a 45 here, shoulder, elbow, wrist sinks, sinking in the right leg, low hands, turn, and again we start the shift before we start the turn. Come up to middle, right comes up center line, and the hand is loose, the arm is still in a bow. Right comes up first, left catches up. This is another wrist elbow kind of a spacing. Shift. Start that shift a little bit before you start the turn. Turn. Both palms turn down and we extend slightly. Sink into the right. Shift into the left. And you're going to shift most of your weight at this point when you're doing this on motion. And we're going to turn the toe at the same time we turn the body. Body is not square. That would twist my frame a bit. So body is at about the 45-ish. Okay. I'm going to shift and draw up. So shift starts first. Draw. Come up. Right ends up at about temple height at the pinky side of the hand. Right doesn't stop here. It's just moving very slow. Left circles, and you turn the toe out with the left hand. Okay. Shift into the left. Left continues up. Right is coming down. Step up. Feet even. Toes turned out. Weight is all in the left. Close. Bow the right arm. Shift into the right. Open. You can adjust your left toe at this point if you need to. Shift into the left. Close. And step forward. Empty with the right. Set the foot down. Bow the right arm and come forward for cow, striking with the shoulder. Then a big open. We square up, hips and shoulders to the side. Shift back. There's a little bit of a turn to the right as I start my shift. Shift. Another close. And I turn out my right toe. Bow the right arm. Shift forward. There's another cow. And then right comes up in an arc. Left pushes down. And we step up, feet even. Weight 100% in the right. And then sink shoulder, elbow, wrist. Hips and shoulders are square again, but I'm looking right between the thumb and index finger. So not too high, not too low, just like I'm sighting through that. Now from the side. Weight left, sink left. Turn body to the left. Right starts to come up first. Left follows. Shift. Start the shift before you turn. High. Hands high. Turn body to the right. Sink. Shoulder, elbow, wrist. Sink into the right leg. Hands are low. Start the shift before you start the turn. Come up. So I'm just outside the left knee with the left hand. Right is coming up center. Again, that bow, but the hand is loose. I start my shift before I start my turn. 60 to 70% in the right. Both palms now turn down and they're out to the corner. Left is on center line. Right is in line with knee and foot. Sink and shift into the left as you push down. So this is an on. The hands are down at waist height before you start your turn, and turn the right toe as you turn the body. Then shift into the right, draw the foot back, and the hands come up at an angle. Right pinky even with right eyebrow. Right hand is going very slowly, but it is still moving. Left comes down center and then open the toe. Open the toe. Shift. Left continues. Right continues down. We step up even. Sinking into the left. Closing. Like closing a big book. Bow the right arm. Shift into the right, open. And you can open the left toe a little bit here if you need to. Shift into the left, right hand coming down, left hand coming up, step forward, empty, and another close. This one is kind of in a catching motion. Possibly redirecting a strike, coming in with our own strike. I think you can figure that one out. Okay. Come forward, big open, hips and shoulders square, slight turn to the right as I start my shift, turn to the left, close, turn out, right toe, bow the right arm and come in for our second cow. Come up, step even, and settle. So we take that step when we're just about at the top of our arc. We step and settle, and we're 100% in the right. Okay. Sighting through that thumb and index finger. Shoulders and hips square to and that is the end of White Crane Spreads Its Wings by Hunyuan. So remember, in context, it's coming from here and we're ending here. So if you need to, go back and look at the full 24 demonstration video at the beginning of this playlist, and you'll see that single whip faces the front, White Crane faces the side.